I just watched the live action Lilo and Stitch, and I'm a pretty chill guy. Like, I don't usually bash movies or like really rant about them. I don't get super upset. But once in a while, a movie comes along that really just pisses me off. This is one of those movies. Now, I understand why people hate these live action remakes. If you don't know the story of Lilo and Stitch, it's a pretty basic story of, an alien crashing on Earth, meeting a girl, and then they kind of form a family. And yeah, I assume that you're familiar with the story of Lilo and Stitch, or you've watched the movies, you grew up with them. And the story here is pretty much the same thing, just, I guess, a little different, and not in a good way. Like you've heard complaints about other live action remakes, it's pretty much the same issues here. It's 75% the exact same movie, like same lines, same shots, everything just not done as well as it was in the past. And I mean, it was kind of, I guess, cringy to watch. Like some of these scenes that they were remaking, it was like, oh, like, I don't envy these actors because I don't know if there was a way for it to like come off as genuine when you're saying, and like you're just imitating something. It's like, it's hard to just act when you're literally trying to copy something. Like, I don't know if that makes sense, but it was really hard for me to sit through. So yeah, I don't really blame the actors. I think they did the best with what they were given, which, like I said, I mean, it's not much. And then even the new stuff that they added, not very good. But I do kind of blame Zach Galifianakis, who plays Jumba. I mean, maybe it's not his fault. Maybe it was a directorial thing where they wanted to like change his voice or whatever. But I mean, Zach Galifianakis is literally just Zach Galifianakis. I mean, if you don't know Jumba, he sounds like this.
But that would be irresponsible and unethical.
And then he's just some guy in the new one. And it's like, I don't need him to sound this deep voice, crazy Russian scientist, but like, try something, anything. And speaking about Jumba and Pleakley, they're the two aliens that are chasing Stitch on the planet. And I guess, I'm assuming for budget reasons, they're mostly in disguise as humans. That's just super lazy to me, and I hate when things like She-Hulk. She-Hulk had the same issue. Oh, it's too expensive for She-Hulk to be She-Hulk. It's She-Hulk. Commit. I mean, if you're going to make this, you need to commit. You can't just say, oh, it's too expensive, and then just not do it. So it just, I don't know, like here, with the aliens, felt very lazy. Before watching this one, I just rewatched the original, and like I said, they changed some things. They moved certain things around, nothing, too big, and then they cut some things. But they also cut some very important things. They made Stitch less mean, but I think he needs to be mean so that he can grow as a character and like kind of learn his wrongs, learn what he wants, which is a family. They cut like most of that, like the ugly duckling stuff from the original where he reads the book and kind of sees himself in that story. And then he's kind of hard on himself and, basically all of that is cut. And then they do a little bit of it, but not really. And then it's just kind of sloppy. And then they remove a lot of like the emotional stuff, but then they try to do some of the emotional stuff in different ways. It just doesn't work for me like at all. Like the famous Ohana means family thing, the way that they first introduced it, I thought was just kind of sloppy. Like it just didn't come off well. Yeah, I don't know. So much of that stuff here just didn't work for me. Plus, because, I mean, nowadays, all these studios, they just assume audiences are very stupid. They take something that was kind of said without having to be said, like Nani had to sacrifice her for her sister since their parents died, and they really spell it out for you. And then if spelling it out for you didn't work, they add a subplot to tell you, like, look, this is what she has to sacrifice because their parents died. Their parents are dead, so she had, do you get it? Do you get it? Do you see this? It's like they really think the audience is just stupid. Like they really do. And some other things that they removed, they have where it leads to, but they didn't have the build-up. They removed the build-up, but then they still have what it leads to. So then you get to that point where like things end up, but you didn't have the build-up. So it does not work. Stitch in here was fine. I mean, it's the Stitch that you've come to know. They don't, like I said, there's not a lot of the mean stuff. He's kind of just, I mean, he adapts more. I mean, he's just reckless. He's not, this mean alien that needs to learn to, like, not be so mean. Like, he doesn't push Lilo in this one, which not saying he should be pushing her, but like, you get what I'm saying. Like, he's just there, fits in. Gantu, one of the main bad guys, he's not in here, and the way that they worked around that, I also thought really hurt the movie. I really do. And then there's also no good shots. Like, Lilo and Stitch didn't have a huge focus on the cinematography, but, you know, they kind of used that beach aesthetic, the Hawaiian aesthetic. Like, it looked pretty when they wanted to look pretty. They don't really go for anything like that here. I mean, I guess the stuff in the beginning in space kind of looked cool, but, like, that's it. Also, there's some things, like, in the original, Nani, you really see that she loves her sister. And then in here, they make a couple small choices. They're small, I'll give them that. But then, the way I'm looking at it is like, she's not, maybe she's still a good sister, but she's not as good of a sister as she was in the original. So like, I don't understand why you would change that. That doesn't make sense to me. So like I mentioned how they switch stuff around with Jumba. They also switch stuff around with the social workers and with Bubbles. And, I mean, some of it worked okay, but then there were a few other things that, I mean, just didn't really make sense to me. I don't know why they did what they did. I mean, they brought the original Nani actress back to play a different social worker. So, I mean, I understand wanting to bring her in and give her a bigger role, but I don't know why, you know, why they did what they did. Which brings me to the main point of this video, and people have said this about other live action remakes. It's finally clicking, and maybe it's because, you know, I'm more familiar with Lilo and Stitch because I just rewatched the movie, but like, why does this exist? I don't know who this is for. If someone is just now trying to get into Lilo and Stitch, they've never seen anything, like even like a little kid, everything is super accessible nowadays. Just go on Disney Plus, go find it online, go watch the original. Like, I don't know why you would watch this one. Even if this is your first, I don't understand. I mean, you're going to go watch the original and you're going to be like, oh, this is better. I mean, this is just, it's pointless. At best, it's passable, it's fine. And then at worst, it just pisses me off. It's just trying to copy the original, but then also trying to add things. But I don't know if they think they're being like smart or like, I don't know, like deeper with their messaging. I don't know. I mean, this is just, don't go watch this. I don't know why anyone would go see this. I don't recommend it. Go watch the original. There's sequels to that. There's a whole show. You have a lot of material. You don't need to watch this one. So just skip it. But if you're curious or if you're like me, you're going to just watch it anyway. I mean, have fun. Let me know what you thought. And yeah, this is a different type of movie review. It's more just me ranting and just spouting stuff out. Like I said, usually I kind of have my thoughts really formed and written out, and just this one, it really pissed me off. It really did. I mean, there's nothing else to say. This movie actually upset me. So I'm sorry it's not the usual format. It might be a little sloppy. I might be a little bit all over the place, but like, I just had to get this out. I mean, if you enjoyed this, please tell me why. Maybe I could understand. And I'm not saying there's nothing this movie offers. I'm just saying the best things it offers are still not very good. They're like, oh, that was okay. And then there's some things that are just so bad. And then others that are just, like I say, just imitating the original. So what did you think about Lilo and Stitch? Let me know in the comments below. And I hope you'll subscribe to join me as I talk about things like movies, video games, TV, and more, or go watch some of my other videos and shorts. Yeah, I mean, hopefully the next film I watch won't be like this one. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.